Hi Thunder, you're watching Thundervision Television.
I'm Melody Wing.
And I'm Yadira Alvarez.
Our top story is prom. Well, we have some details about prom. Here's Lacey Wallace with a full report.
Hi Thunder, I'm Lacey Wallace here with TVTV at the Haas 820 downtown building, and this is going to be the location of your prom. It's going to be from 7 to 11, April 29th. The theme and price is undecided, but it is a formal event, and that means you will need to dress appropriately. To learn more about that, you can go to the Lake Region Instagram account where you can find out about the availability of free prom dresses and suits.
It's testing time, especially those ACTs, but don't stress because our very own Alexis Cameron got with Miss Story this week to review everything you need to know. Let's take a look.
What do students need to know about the SATs and ACTs?
So the ACT and SAT are both entrance exams into college. Students should start taking those probably the second semester of their junior year. However, ACT and SAT can also be used as concordant scores for your Algebra 1 EOC and or your Grade 10 FSA, so that's also a plus to get started on taking those exams. Starting with your junior year, you can be eligible for waivers for those. The ACT does offer 4 waivers and the SAT offers 2 waivers, so you'll have to see your counselor for those waivers. So the next ACT is going to be on April 15th, and the deadline to sign up for that is going to be March 11th. So we have 2 different tutorings. We have Miss Fariolo, who does our tutoring for the math portion of the ACT and SAT. She does meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays after school in the math area. Mr. Knowles is doing our ACT and SAT prep for our English and reading portions. He will be starting those very soon, and those will run after school as well.
The teachers don't want students stressing about testing either. So they did something pretty unique this week. Let's take a look with Fabiola Mendoza.
So, Mr. Bush, what's the occasion on wearing a tutu?
Oh, this thing right here, I wear one of these every day. What do you mean? I mean, it's only tutus for testing. This is something that we do occasionally. I think the last time we done it was about 3 years ago. It's meant to kind of have fun a little bit. You have some staff members who are embarrassed a little bit about wearing a tutu, and it's kind of meant to be on the same page with the students. If I'm vulnerable and feeling silly about my tutu, I can understand your vulnerability about testing. So this is my way of supporting you students. Kids stay encouraged, but either way it goes, I'm gonna do my part. This is Mr. Bush. Tutu for you.
Well, it's definitely lighten the mood a little bit. A lot of laughs going on around here. Feel like famous around here today because like the paparazzi's on me because I've had a million pictures taken of this. So I'm hoping it lightens the mood enough where they'll relax and do better.
Melody, yesterday was a huge night in sports for Lake Region. We hosted 4 different events. Let's take a look with Jordan Waltz.
Yes, you do. We had 4 events last night. Our big story is Lake Region softball team beat Lake Wales 4-1. Lake Wales was the 4A state runner-up last year. McKenna Winners went the distance, only giving up 1 run with 3 hits and struck out 8. Meadows is now 4-0 this season. Her ERA is under 1. Meadows gave up only 1 home run to Presley Smith during the first inning. Lake Region came back with 3 runs in the bottom of the first.
She pitched a very good game. We got to close a little bit better. I'm not happy with the way we closed. She could have pitched a little bit better in closing, but no, they all came out determined tonight, wanted to prove a point. Lake Wales is a very good team. Obviously, they lost to them about 3 times last year, so we wanted to prove that we could hang with them and put pressure on them. So ultimately, in the end, it'll probably come down to us two. We'll be out at the end. We got to score 1 anyways. I said they got their 1. Come out and help your pitcher out here. Let's get some runs. We've been very strong this year in the first inning. We've scored a lot of runs in the first inning, and then we sort of die off. And we've gotten some at the end. So we got to get better at doing stuff in the middle. We've had plenty of opportunities tonight to score, but let some runners on base.
Honestly, it wouldn't be possible without my defense and our offense because it's not like I'm throwing perfect games every game. So I rely a lot on my team more than I do of my pitches. My curveball was really getting me ahead in counts, and then I went rise ball just as my strikeout pitch. The home run, it was a rise ball, so she got on top of it. I'll give that to her. The 3-1s were very crucial for me because I feel like it got us ahead and it got us back. It got the energy back on our side. It took me an inning to get into my mojo, but once I'm in there, there's really no.
Lake Region Baseball won its first game last night. Let's take a look.
The Thunder shut out Mulberry 8-0 behind 6 innings of strong pitching by Evan Marshall, who gave up just 5 hits while striking out 7. He improved his record to 1-1. Big bats came out from Cameron Rodriguez with 2 hits and 2 RBIs, Gage Calicut with an RBI single, Miguel Hernandez with an RBI double, and David Watson delivering a big RBI. Currently, Jordan Gonzalez leads Thunder hitters with a torrid .571 average, and Javion Williams is hitting .375. Lake Region travels to Ten Rock Friday and then returns home to host its annual spring break tournament beginning Tuesday.
In track, Lake Region hosted the long distance carnival. Here's Coach JJ Blackburn.
On the boys' side, we have Makai Davis placing 4th in the 400 meters, while we had several other competitors showing up 9th with Tyler Matterly in the boys' 1600, and then Frank Santiago 5th in the boys' 3200 meter run with a time of 11 minutes, 21 seconds. Kevin Parker placed 1st in the boys' pole vault with a 9-meter clearance, while Makai Davis placed 5th in the boys' long jump, and Dominic Pita 5th in the boys' shot put. Moving on to the girls' side, where we have Sanaya Gillis placing 8th in the girls 400, and then Annika Donahue in the girls 1600 places 4th with a time of 6 minutes, 7 seconds. In the 3200, we have Garcia, Sherelle, and Kuros placing 4th, 6th, 7th respectively. In the long jump, Sanaya Gillis, Jamaica Thompson, and Sanaya Northern placed 1st, 3rd, and 5th in the girls long, while Lake Region went 1 and 2 in the girls pole vault, with Estrada Lugo and Kuros placing 2nd. Girls shot put, Janika Johnson placed 5th with a mark of 6 meters, .71.
In tennis, the Lake Region girls lost 6-1 to Fort Meade. The number 1 doubles team of Alexis Steers and Michaela Viles won 8-6. This is Jordan Walls. Back to you.
Safety is always key here at Lake Region. Here's Eva Contreras with our safety moment.
So, Deputy Knox, what should students be aware about for safety reasons?
Making sure you stay in class. Even after you go to the restroom, go back to class. Your safest place on school campus would be in your classroom in the event of an active shooter because you're hidden.
And what should students know about the student parking lot?
If you're driving to school, drive carefully, slow down through the parking lot. We've had several kids almost hit in the parking lot this year. We need to keep it slow so that we are safe here on our campus.
Well, that's all the news for today. We'll see you on the next edition of Thunderbolts.
Bye.